Hi, my name is Kaya, and this is Bees and Blossoms. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Um, if you're not, welcome back. I know I have a lot of my students who watch, so just a shout out to them. Hey, it's February 1st of 2024, so I thought I would take you along on um, a garden tour. It's not much of a tour, but we are able to plant some things in the winter, and there have been some changes that I haven't updated you guys on yet. So um, I thought we could go through, take a look at everything that we have growing, and look at our plans for the future and what we have that's going to be changing. We really plan on taking advantage of this growing season. We've got some starts that are about ready to go into the ground as soon as we pass our last frost date. Being in Northeast Florida, we do get to enjoy a much longer growing season than a lot of our friends in the north. Um, we used to be a 9A, but they just recently changed us to a 9B. I don't know why. But that's what they did. So we still plant based off kind of a 9A growing zone. And we get to grow pretty much all year. We did have some cool temperatures come through recently. We did get into the 20s. It was very cold for Florida. It's not something that we are used to on a regular basis, but it's gorgeous and beautiful today. It's nice and cool out. I'm gonna say it's in the 60s. It's just really beautiful weather. It's sunny. We just had some Navy jets fly over, and I mean, it was 4 of them. It was really cool. They were just really low. And I might be, if I got a clip of it, I tried, but I'll try to put it in here as well. So come along with me. We're going to walk through the garden. I'm going to show you what we have growing, show you what we have started, and show you where we're going to move the bees to, because that is happening. The bee yard is getting moved this weekend. So let's take a walk. So this is my current bee yard. Yes, it is a mess. We lost 2 hives, so we're down to 3. We will have some trap hive videos coming up soon, so you'll be able to watch that and, wish us luck on catching some more swarms, which will probably just be catching our bees back. They didn't die. The hives didn't die out. They didn't have any issue, except this one right here in the middle did not like the foundation that was in there, and the hive never grew, so they absconded. They just left. This one on the end right here was the big swarm trap hive, and she too absconded and just left. So we're gonna fix that. We will most likely catch that one back because the box is still in the spot where we caught her before. So hopefully we will be able to at least get that swarm back. But we will be putting out more bait hives, and you guys can come along with us on that journey as well. I know you've seen the greenhouse, but there she is. All of this is going to be cleaned up as soon as we get this bee yard moved. Moving the bees is one of the main steps to getting all of this area cleaned up. And there's a bee in my hair. There's a bee in my hair. Come on, get out of my hair. Get out of my hair. Oh, that was fun. All right. So off with the bees, since they decided that they're going to fly around me and try to get in my hair. And we're going to go ahead and come in here. This is currently, we'll start from over here. Somebody's still trying to follow me. Okay. This is our trellis garden where the horse stalls used to be. We've got it all cleaned up and prepped. The plants that are growing here are Oregon sweet peas. And we're just waiting for those to start putting out flowers. Some of them are doing better than others. We think something's been munching on those, but these in the middle and these here should be producing pretty soon. These are our potato barrels. You guys were with us when we planted them. Nothing's coming up yet. They didn't really have eyes when we planted them, so it might take a little bit longer for them to come in. But now to the main garden. I'm a little bit out of breath from fighting a bee in my hair. They don't normally do that. I think she just got lost, or maybe my hair looked like a flower. I don't know. See? Get away. Well, this is kind of a weird intermission. I just had to run from cover from my bees for some reason. They're wanting to get in my hair. I don't understand it. I didn't use any different shampoo or anything like that. It's the same shampoo. So I'm taking a break in the greenhouse. I might as well show you what we have going on in here. While I'm waiting for her to get off her high horse and leave me alone. It's one bee. One bee is trying to just get in my hair. And I don't feel like getting stung on top of my head today. So let's check out the greenhouse. So we still have our trees in here. We have kept them in here for, we can move them out. Like they could actually go out and get some fresh air today. But we had them in here from the cold weather. We have a peach tree. She's obviously putting out flowers. She will be planted in the ground really soon. She's got blossoms coming up all over her and new growth. And so she's doing really well. We have the bay rum tree that needs to go out. This is going to go in my tea garden when we get that planted. The 2 banana trees have to go out, and then I've got 2 of the jelly palms. We have a blueberry here that's going to go out. We transplanted some peppers. This is a Tabasco. That's a bell. And back there are 2 papayas. All on this shelf over here are plants that we have started to go in the ground or for sale. And I got a lot of these transplanted. I have some cilantro and some sage. I'm going to have to move this away from the window because it's getting a little hot for the cilantro. We've got some tomato starts. This is cabbage, some lettuce, some broccoli, collard greens, all kinds of stuff. And I have more that I have to start. I really need to get more seeds started right now because it's that time. Hopefully we can walk out here and check out the rest of the garden. Hopefully the bee will leave me alone. Unless she's out here stalking me. On my last garden update, all of this area was still just covered with weeds. And we hadn't taken down the tomato trellis yet. Well, the tomato trellis is gone. We have new plans for that coming soon. And it will not be a long one going this way, but shorter ones going this way. The barrels will be, we haven't decided where they're going to live yet. They'll be filled with soil once we do. And our lettuces, some of them are starting to bolt. The arugula has definitely gone to seed. So I will be harvesting those for boy, I tell you what, this is like gonna be the most impossible video to get finished. It wasn't anybody honking at us, but I did go check the mail. And we got our Seed Saver exchange order, so we'll open that up together too. But let's finish this garden tour, because this is what my video was supposed to be today. My February garden tour. So I'm gonna flip you guys back around. Okay. Now this patch right here is pretty much fresh transplants, and Steve likes to mix everything up. He doesn't like to keep everything very labeled. But here we have some, I think it's called Mizuno. I got it for free from Baker's Creek. It is in multiple locations around this little patch here, and it's doing really well. We have some bok choys in here. There's some mustard greens. There are, hey, nah, don't you go through that hole. Don't do it. Zeke! Okay, I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but I think I was showing you what we have in here that's coming up. Mustard greens, and then we have Napa cabbage, which is your Chinese cabbage that you make kimchi out of. And then we have some coral leaf mustards. These are still going to be the cabbages, but we are getting little baby heads finally. Let's see if I find one. This is a really good one. Here we go. See? Little baby cabbage head. And we've got Brussels. Hopefully they will continue to grow. Can you see that? There. Okay. Broccoli. We got several little ones. I got the big ones the other day. And then our lettuces. Now some of our lettuces we're having problems with. We got all that rain and they just got too saturated. And look at that. There's a pill bug right there. So, and it's just mush there. So some of the lettuces are just not doing well, but for the most part, that's okay. The raised beds are, no, Zeke. Well, in the raised beds, we finally have 4 boxes. And this is can't see the bok choy. Look at that. Isn't he pretty? This is Swiss chard. We have some of those coming in. We have our dino kale. I pulled some off of that last night and we sauteed it for dinner. And we have our beets, and then there's some onions in here. Kind of just mixed all together. Carrot boxes, they're doing good. These are all lettuces that we just, some of them we tried to move to save them. Some of them are doing okay, some of them not so much. And then more kale, cabbage, and celery. The last box has not been planted yet, nor has this one yet, but this one will get moved to that space, so they'll be like little keyhole boxes. And then that's it. If you're looking towards the end, if you've seen any of our past videos, you'll remember a nice big tree right here. It was a sweet gum, and it shaded the majority of the back half of that garden, and we took it down You can carry yourself right back out. No, you need to go right back out. Out. And that's where the bees are going to be moved to. I'm sorry this was so chopped up. I mean, there's not really much more to show, but we have gotten a lot of it cleaned up, and we do have plans for future activities in here. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up in here for this video. I'm getting hot and sweaty. So that's my garden update. That's the gist of everything that we have going on. The bees are gonna get moved. We took a tree down. We've got all of the weeds and stuff cleared out. We're ready to start planting or getting plants going. We're gonna get the trellis up, and we are gonna do an arch trellis this year. We've never done an arch before. We've done trellises, but we want to try it and see how we like it. So thanks for hanging out with me on my garden tour. I hope that you hang out with us, stick around. We have a lot of updates coming. I will have an update on the house coming. Just lots of things are in the works that we're going to be that we have coming up. So I hope that. So thanks for hanging out with me on my chopped up garden tour. It didn't exactly go as I had intended it to go, but you know what? Stuff happens. We just have to roll and work with what we have to work with, but stick around, hang out with us on other videos. We have a lot of changes coming up. Like I said, the bees are moving, the tree's down. I'll have a house update for you soon because I was looking, and the last update I had was just framing. We didn't have any doors in. We didn't have any bathtubs set. So I'm going to go through and I'll do a house update for you so that you guys can see how we're progressing. But for now, I'm going to say see you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, take care.